Hi, welcome back to DBA Smith. I'm Chef Smitty, and I'm going to share a little story with you about peppers. So, I always thought cooking, I knew how to do some things, and there was a certain way that I always would cut a pepper. So I would take it and I'd cut it down this way, and then I cut it down this way, and I'd roll it out, and I clean out all the innards, get out the bitters and everything like that, and that's how I would do it. So what did that look like? I would cut here, okay, I would cut here, and then you look through and you're like, oh, it's so easy to pull out that stuff I really don't want. So you're tossing that to the side, but the problem is, now you have like these three pieces, and you have to figure out, all right, I guess I sort of slice this like this. Now I have a nice ribbon, and yeah, I can easily cut some of this stuff out. Okay, I'm following that because nobody likes those bitters that you have on there. And then you can cut it down and slice it the way you like, right? So I have these nice julienne pieces that I could use. But then I have to go back and I have to cut around all these parts and then figure out, okay, it just takes a little much, right? Now, I actually had a chef in one of my kitchens that I was managing, and he said, oh, is that how you cut a pepper? That's not how you cut a pepper. Let me teach you how to cut a pepper that's more efficient. And I thought, dude, okay, whatever. Like, I know how to cut a pepper. I studied this stuff. But always be open to learning. He taught me a different technique. You just sort of go down each side and see how that opens up, and you see the cavity, and now you can cut around it, and you can actually even cut out some of the bitters. Now, what you're done with is that little piece that you throw away, and you can come back with one of these sections, and you have to cut out the bitters just like you cut out the bitters before. All right? Don't look at that. That was a big bad mistake. But you can then cut down, and you have these nice, wonderful, long julienne pieces as opposed to the short one. It even has a nice little curl. If you don't want the curl, you can cut it off. But I thought, you know what, Steve? How about you be a little bit more humble and accept people's help when they want to give it to you? And maybe you'll learn something new. So hopefully you learned something new about cutting a pepper. Now, how am I going to tie this into financial advice? Well, I think there's always something that you can learn. I would recommend reading a book if you feel that you're not good with budgeting or with money. I would figure out for you to decide what makes you want to purchase some things. I would ask you a question: are some of the things that you bought this week giving you as much joy, or is it giving you heartburn when that credit card bill comes? So if you're very intentional with how you're spending the money, I think that will tell you something about yourself. But also be open to learning from other people, from books, from videos. How about that? Chef Smitty, want to thank you for clicking and listening, and we'll talk to you soon.